Alright, hey traders, Michael here. We're looking at pound dollar. We just had a large drop. I'm buying now, multiple positions, because we've moved down to a great place on the higher time frames. Let's just check out our positions. There we are. So we're long, just moving my stops up. Now the higher time frame shows a strong push down into the central pivot and the moving average. Now I'm just going to move this last take profit up there. Okay, so this push down is really a false move. Okay, and as you can see, we're bouncing off the pivot and the 200 period moving average. So this is a false move based on the higher time frames. It's a trick to get retail traders to go short and the banks are going long. So if we go to a lower time frame, then the 1 minute is our entry. And here we are, just a little bit later. We're moving up very strongly in profit, straight from the lows. So let's have a look. Let's put our deal map on. We're going to start taking out these positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just taking these positions out in the bottom right. This is a live deal map. This is what we call extreme scalping. Price moves very, very quickly in your favor and you take advantage of that rapid move and you jump out. So I've got a number I'm closing here at 8.2, 8.1, 8.1. I'm going to leave the last Aussie position open for a larger move. Move this take profit higher. And you can see I still have one there at 35 pips from yesterday. So moving up really strongly. This is a great opportunity to take these pips out. I'm going to move my last stop just below the pivot there. And let's look at our history. So this is the history of Euro, my Euros trades there, and some pound trades there also. So great move there. And here's our 1 hour chart. So massive rejection. I'm just going to move my take profits higher in case we get a big move up. Unlike, could still happen. Just move down below the high there, supply zone. And as you can see, we've got a massive wick on this candle now. Okay, and here we are again. That candle's closed. We're now pushing up really strongly. I'm going to move yesterday's stop loss up underneath the swing low. And I'll leave those take profits there. So we're moving up very, very strongly right now. As you can see, we're currently up 44 pips and 17 pips on the pound. Have a couple of other open positions on Aussie there. Alright, there we are, big spike higher. I'm going to take that out. Okay, there we go. So when you get sharp, rapid moves, it makes a lot of sense to take out your profit quickly. There's my live deal map. So there we go. Let's wait for it to adjust. So number 8.3. There we go. And the last one at 15 pips. Okay, let's look at our history. Here's a whole bunch of trades on Euro that we took out last night. Let's look at today. There we go. So 15, 8.6, 8.2, 8.2, 8.2. Quite a lot of trades in there and a couple of losses on Euro. And so here's what happened last night. So coming into London Open, we had this large push down. And this was actually a false move to induce traders to go short. But the banks were taking the other side of the trade. And what they do is they bring in a couple of shift bars right here. They swing the momentum of the trade. And then everyone who's short realizes they're long. They switch their positions and you get a very, very fast move higher. So if we put our deal map on, there's all my trades in there just within 10 minutes. 7.8, 8.2, and then 15. And then this last one was taken out from last night at 53 pips. So yes, price moved higher, but the beauty is that I was only in the market for 15 minutes, and I was done for the night. This one here was a limit, which I took out later. So awesome trade for the day. Let's have a look at our history. So in total, we closed over 200 pips on GBP. There's the 53, there's the 15, 8.6. As we scroll down, 8.2, 8.2, 8.1, a couple of 7.6s, and a couple of small losses on Euro. On Aussie. So 200 pips on pound dollar last night. And if we just go back and have a look, the beauty of this is that we trade 50 minutes and we're out, we're done. So the best money is to be made in these short, sharp moves. And if you understand what the banks are doing, you can take advantage of those very, very quickly. And once you see a big rejection like that, you can even add to your position if you want to. And sure enough, after that candle closed, we pushed up another 36 pips. So again, false move down into the pivot, into the moving average, and also false move down into the gap opening of Asia. Okay, so the gap open is here, and there was a lot of buying at that place, which represents a lot of demand. This is where this false move went down to. Then you have the tweezer bottoms, and then price explodes higher. So that's an opportunity to take advantage of manipulation at market, where you buy at market. You don't need confirmation. Your stop is protected by the pivot and this previous swing low on the gap down, and the market just zooms straight back up in your favor. So awesome trade for the day, 200 pips on pound dollar, and let's see what comes tomorrow.